Alright, I have a feeling this is going to be a very quick video, so might as well get it out of the way. What's going on, guys? R.I.Pierre here using that max power return on YouTube, and today we have week 3 of the GPC Season 2. So, this week we're against what would be Tom and his Knoxville Beartics, but he's away on vacation, so our analyst Kris A.K.A. Togevoir, links will be below, is going to step in and take his place. Now, I was very scared of Tom's team from the moment he drafted Diancie, as it's a Pokemon I really like, and I basically know it inside and out, but I didn't have much that would be like a complete answer to it, so I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how I'm going to stop it. But then I realized it's like Tuesday morning. I haven't had my battle yet. I'm going to be battling Kris tomorrow. Yeah, so it's Tuesday morning, and I realized just now I have nothing for Cresselia, and we can't do trades or transfers or anything like that. So this is my team, and this is Cresselia. And you see the Blade just sneaking out there in the corner. Nope, you put Shadow Ball on Cresselia, and now Cresselia destroys everything on my team. Come on, Cresselia. Now the one thing that I could have done differently, you're gonna see that I probably, well, I'm not gonna say could have done differently because I didn't have the battle yet, but one thing that I might, or that I should do, is bring a Zoomer, but I really don't feel like it's going to be, it could be very useful, or it could not be. That's the thing, and I feel like I could I will just lose to this team, just based off Cresselia alone, because all of that bulk, plus the fact that it's going to be Calm Minding more than likely, it's probably going to carry Shadow Ball for my Doublade, and I lose. I'm probably gonna lose this very badly, but we'll see what happens. So Tom's team and my team should be on screen. If you've seen my team, his Dragonite, Mega Diancie, Tentacruel, Cresselia, Dugtrio, Fortress, Bisharp, Emboar, Electros, Excelgor, and Audino. So yeah, I don't know what else to say, but I need to stop this recording and I'll go show you Team Builder and whatnot, so I will be back in just a moment. Alright, so I think I put together the team that I'm going to bring. Let's go ahead and go to Team Builder and look at it. So, okay, this is, hello? Okay. So we're leading off with, not gonna lead with her, but Mega Lopunite Limber as the pre-Mega ability, because actually, this is a great feature. It gives you pre-Mega abilities rather than locking you into the regular ability, so you can see what's going on while also having, like, it works great for the regenerators like Audino and Slowbro. And for those who want to, I don't know, I completely forgot where I was going with this, but High Jump Kick, Return Fake Out, and Ice Punch. Looking at his team, this is the most optimal set. There is nothing I can do to hurt that Cresselia with this, so moving on. Yeah, this I don't know. So we got Christina, the Mellow Assault Vest, Serene Grace Sidekick, Hyper Voice, Focus Blast, and Hidden Power Steel. The reason I have Hidden Power Steel is because if I switch in on his Diancie, and he really doesn't see me as a threat, because Diamond Storm does 2 at KO, and OHKO from like 60%. Hidden Power Steel is an OHKO for me on his Diancie. Psychic, Hyper Voice, Focus Blast just for coverage on the rest of his team. And yeah, so next we have Slow Sis, the Slowbro with Rocky Helmet, Regenerator, Scald, Ice Beam, Psych Shock, and Slack Off. The reason I have the 3 attacks and Slack Off is because Ice Beam is for his Dragonite. If I can get my rocks up and his Dragonite comes out, or I can have rocks around and Dragonite comes out, I do have the Ice Beam on my Slowsis, and plus I'm physically defensive, so he can't really do too much to me without Dragon Dance boosts in the first place, so that's fine. And Psy Shock, what was Psy Shock for? I don't even know. You know, I think I'll look at his team in a second. No, let me do that now. GPC. Actually, wait. No, my computer's already lagging too much. But yeah, so I don't know why I have Psy Shock, but we'll see. Next, oh, right, in case of vested, Emboar. Although I should be fine against it, but it is stab as well, and could've, I don't know. I really didn't have any faith. Alright, I don't have any faith for this week. So we got Togevoir the Seismitoad with leftovers, Water Absorb, Stealth Rock. I actually chose to run physical this time, so I have Earthquake, Ice Punch, and Knockoff. Ice Punch is because Dragonite can't do too much. Well, he'll do damage, definitely, if he's banded especially. But he can't OHKO me, unless I'm at, like, probably sub 70, I'm not sure. But I do have 190 plus attack at 300 attack with, without Life Orb. I'm actually perfectly fine. Why do I have 2? Okay. Well, that didn't do I have no idea. You know, I'll figure it out later. But, yeah, so, next up, wow, I completely screwed everything up. Anyways, so your Earthquake Ice Punch knockoff. Knockoff is specifically for his Cresselia. It's not going to do too much damage, but it does get the leftovers off it, and it does get rid of part of its recovery. And yeah, so, that's one of its main reasons. So, next we have Low 5, the Crobat Black Sludge Infiltrator. I originally was going to run Steel Wing over Brave Bird, as I felt like I could still deal with his team relatively well, but if he bought Emboar, I would have nothing to do to it other than bring it down to half. I mean, of course, Seismitoad is pretty much a counter, but I don't know. I decided to just be safe and bring Brave Bird. Super Fang, Defog, Roost, with 176 speed. This was the normal bulky spread, I believe. Bulky support, and I decided to give 40 into its defenses just to give it some longevity. And next up we have Blood Twins, the Blade with Eviolite, No Guard, Shadow Sneak, Sacred Sword, Swords Dance, and Iron Head. I could have bought Shadow Claw instead of Iron Head, to be honest. Or, no, I feel like his Diancie, I emphasize not Diancie, but I'm gonna get destroyed if his Cresselia has Shadow Ball. I'm just gonna be real right now. So this could be a very short video, or it could be a very long video, or it could be a very long video but still have the same results, excuse me, that I am thinking is going to happen now. But yeah, so me and Kris battle tomorrow, so I will start recording again then, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't go the way I'm thinking, but yeah, don't forget to check out Kris. His link will be in the description below, and the GPC spreadsheet as well as the GPC channel link will also be in the description. And yeah, I will see you all in a little while. Or well, not in a little while, I guess, in like a day. Or well, a second for you. You get it, I'll be back. Hey, remember all that stuff I did the other day? Oh, well, wow, I guess you'll see it in editing, but remember all that stuff I said? Well, yeah, so, just watch. So yeah, he has that Cresselia. That's all I really need to say about this battle. And yeah, so looking at his team, Dugtrio to trap, more than likely the Blade, just in case his Cresselia isn't catching. If his Cresselia isn't keeping Shadow Ball. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to speak right now. What am I saying? If his Cresselia isn't carrying, excuse me. Wow, I could not think of the word. If it isn't carrying Shadow Ball, he does have that Dugtrio who could trap me. So I do need to be. I would need to be very, very careful of that. Cresselia, of course, just destroys everything. Everything my team even had. This is probably the best team I could have bought. In hindsight, I probably should have bought Azumarill. But after the match, he did say that he does run enough speed to outspeed my. If I bought a max speed Jolly, Belly Drum Azumarill, I would still have been outsped. And I guess if he hadn't, if I could have gotten it in before he did, before he was able to set up, I could have been fine. But he would have done enough damage to the point where an E-Speed from Dragonite would have taken me out. This would have been a much different battle had I bought it, and had I used it properly, or if I hadn't misplayed early on. But, you know, yeah, you already saw my team. I'm expecting to lead Axelgore here, whatchamacallit, and Bisharp and Dragonite just do their thing. So, I'm going to put this on normal speed so I can commentate. I'm going to put it out fast when Cresselia comes out, because you're going to understand, you'll understand. So, he's going to lead with Axelgore here, as I thought. I'm going to lead straight away with Crobat. I'm going to go straight for he's going to go for Spike straight away. I'm going to go for the Brave Bird here, just to bring him down to his sash. And now that he's got the spikes up, I do expect him to go for Final Gambit here, just to sack it. And I'm actually just going to go ahead and roost off the damage here. Now, this is what I meant. If I had bought Steel Wing, I would have taken care of this Diancie and it would have been no problem. I actually misclicked here. I was going to defog away his spikes, but he just ended up Diamond Scoring me. I misclicked and clicked Super Fang, and it's not really, it's troubling. It's not necessarily like awful for me, but now that I have Lopunny out, I did give him a free switch into his Cresselia, and I guess I'll commentate a few turns of this, but I will probably just speed up the rest of it when we're done, whenever I finish speaking. But yeah, so he's gonna start combinding here. I bring out the blade on the off chance, the hope that he does not have a Shadow Ball, but he does. So I actually clicked Iron Head just in case he decides to switch back out into his Diancie. Or, well, I guess it wasn't for Diancie, but it was just for more damage on anything rather than just going for Shadow Sneak. And I have no, this is the only switching I have for Shadow Ball. I did not carry Psyshock. Like, I just looked through team building yesterday, and I looked through the team building video just before I did this, and I did not carry Psyshock. I am very upset with myself for that. I should have carried Psyshock, to be honest. Especially when you're against the Cresselia. It's almost essential. No, it is essential. And I should have bought Calm Mind. He did talk to me about that afterwards. A sub Calm Mind variant would have been troubling for him. I would have been a crit war. He had Psychic. I would have had Psy. If I had bought Psyshock, I would have been in much better shape. But I do get his leftovers off the knockoff. But she has Moonlight. Cresselia has Moonlight, and we already know, you know, it is standard. So I'm not like upset with that or anything. I'm like, oh my gosh, you carry Moonlight. That's like LLG. You're amazing. No, it's just standard and it sucks for me. So he's carrying Shadow Ball, Psychic, Calm Mind, and Moonlight. And yeah, so the battle's over here. Probably just gonna speed up the rest. Yeah, so I don't really have much else to say, to be honest. You know, I don't have to speed up the rest. I think it only lasted like 12 more turns. But yeah, so he's just gonna pick off my mons one by one. My only real chance would have been to crit through with my Lopunny, and possibly burn it with Slowbro at one point, just to get some residual damage off. But because I didn't carry Psyshock on myself as Meloetta, I am just nothing. I'm awful or bad. No, but if I had carried Psyshock, it would have been a different battle. I don't think it would have been a win unless I crit him like 4 times. As I'm pretty sure he was going physically defensive, considering he is a Calm Mind variant, and most in general carry run physical defense. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep hyper voicing. Hopefully one of these crits, but none will. And yeah, he's gonna be able to take me out with 2 psychics. And my only hope really would have been to crit him and burn him, but in the end, I'm just gonna save you the, you know what? No, you'll just sit here and watch. But yeah, this is my worst loss ever in the GPC. I have never lost more than a 2-0 before, so yeah, it sucks. So I go into Slow Sis here, just in case. And he goes for Psychic this turn. And I wanted to try to get a Scald off, just to try to burn him, and I just got 2-shot by the Psychic. And there's nothing I could do about that. I mean, my team wasn't ready for this. Azumarill could have been bought, but Cresselia hard countered my entire team. It wasn't really like, this was entirely matchup based. This was my fault. Should have made it a better battle. I could have bought Azumarill, would have put more pressure on him. Probably would have lost anyways, considering. But yeah. So I do hope that you guys enjoyed watching my my incomparable suffering, and let me stop. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Until we meet again, R.I.P. peace out. This won't happen again. Trust me, we've already got something in store, just in case we end up facing each other in the playoffs. I do have to direct my attention to the rest of the league, the rest of my division. Wow, the rest of my division now, as I do have money winnable matches coming up. So until we meet again, R.I.P. peace out, and I'll catch you all later. Don't worry, we're bouncing back. We're 2-1. We're gonna end the season 6-1. Watch. Don't hold me to that though, because if I don't want you to be mad. Plus, the mid-season tournament is coming up the week after next, so I'm hyped for that. Later.